Aquarius, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading for the month of September. If you haven't seen the collective reading, I would go and have a look at that. It'll be linked here somewhere above me on a card. Go and look at that because there's a lot of changes coming down the line for us collectively. It's been affecting all signs. Certainly was affecting all the weekly readings last week for this week as we're going into this week. Yeah, a lot of things barreling down the line for changes within the human world, really, basically. I think it's more the human world than within nature itself. But go and have a look at those sort of reading. It will help you to understand this reading here. Let's just see what's going on here. This is the first week, second week, third week, and fourth week of your month, leading into the fifth week. This is the relationship side. This is the money side of life. These are the karmic messages according to both sides. And this is the overall energies that is going through there as well. So let's just see what's going on for you. This first week is almost like, this first week is almost like as if you're sort of saying, right, okay, let's deal with this. It's matter of fact sort of situation. And then you're a pretty intuitive sort of person, generally, Aquarius. You can feel the zeitgeist, as it were, the movement of the time, the air of change and stuff like that. And in the second, third week, you're preparing for it. You can see that there is a second wave coming up, simply because you've watched this video as well. But you'll be able to feel that in everything around you, and it's the second, third week seems to be like preparations, and on the fourth week, it's calling into action. Let's just see what the overall energy is for this week here. Your practical, firm, and clear vision will be your strength. I think this is a case as well of people around turning around to you and kind of going, "What do you think, Aquarius?" And you're gonna be pulling in a lot of attention towards you. It's almost as if we are moving into the age of Aquarius, and you are standing up and being counted. Putting the human race on the new sort of level, as it were. But in regards to your relationship and your job, everything seems to be very tickety-boo and really working nicely for you in a way. It seems to be very easy for you to get success. And let's just see what's in the first week in your relationship side. I'd say adoration. This is what you may feel. It's a real glow up moment for you in a way, a real sort of feeling of that people are looking at you to sort of say, look at Aquarius, they're doing it. You know, it's they're adoring what you do, and it's adoration. Walking away from many past difficulties you've had. I think it's been pretty difficult for you in the last sort of like, not difficult. I think it's more of a case of, you know, it's repositioning over the last sort of 2 or 3 months. And now you can walk away from that and walk to something definitely a new foundation or a new level in your relationship. And this could be on your couple. It seems to be on your couple sort of side, but there's a lot more complicity going on. But it's walking away from letting bygones be bygones, basically. In regards to your family, your community, the people that are around you. Oh, there's loads of cards that want to come out there. Really nice cards as well. Queen of Wands, Empress, and the other a Judgment card. Yeah, so you know it's moving on. I think it's having that understanding, of what has been in the past has been in the past, and what is in the future is what you create. And it may take a little bit of a change of attitude and changing how you sort of how you invest in those relationships that are around you. So within your community, your family, and your friends, that could be the glow up moment where people recognize you and almost give you a bit more give you a bit of respect or kudos, which you'll take naturally because you're like that, Aquarius. You're really good at that sort of thing in your stride, and won't let it phase you. But it's definitely in this week. It's moving from an old way of being into a new way of being. Second week here, and I think that's to do as well from the changes that are coming in the first sort of 10 days of September. There's the old world and there's the new world. So the second week here, with this newfound sort of position you have within your relationships, you are going to be asked to. What was that? That was the Ten of Pentacles wanting to come out. It's wanting to come out. I'm going to put it in there. This is it. It's with this newfound adoration where people do appreciate you, new value you have within your relationships. They're almost going to expect you to have all the answers, and this is where your humility will come into play, and start bringing in everybody into the fray, which will then mean that everybody has all the resources that they need. But within a couple, you're going to feel like in the second week, you're going to really feel like kind of going, we've got it. We're doing really well. We're really, there's so much complicity. There's so much solid foundation between us. That's walking away from the old way of being and everything like that. So, yeah, it's moving on to something really new and beautiful for you, really, with lots of availabilities within your relationships. And I think that new foundation is going to help you to sort of say, well, this is possible now, this is possible now, this is possible now. And this is within your couple, but I also think within your collective family. But I think your couple is going to be really important this week, this month. Or finding that couple, walking away from not being able to find someone to all of a sudden finding someone and feeling that complicity with someone. Let's see what's going on in the third week. It's the mutable support which you will enjoy. So it's almost like a fair exchange going on here. And you will be supporting others as much as others will be supporting you, because we all do need support. But it's you will be initiating this, communal support, basically. Supporting this could be also to do with friends, family, and community. It's just making sure everybody's all right, and then them making sure everybody else is all right. So everybody's helping out with everybody, and it is a fair exchange. So it is. If let's just say you've walked away from something, could be a family, friends, or community, or a partner. All of a sudden you'll find yourself where you no longer have those ties to you. You've got a lot of resources, but also it's going to create a lot of headaches. That's one way of looking at it. But at the same time, on this side here, is with that fair exchange, you're going to leave behind you, and this process here, of complications and headaches that are around you. Do not get involved in conversations or conflicts that just don't really serve anything. And this, walking away from that and walking away from the headaches of people sort of saying, oh, it's not possible, we can't do it. Kind of going, yes, we can do it. It just depends on how we do it. Sort of attitude is going to help you to sort of confront what is coming up at the end of September, which is in the collective readings. Okay, so it's a bit of a mixed bag for you here. I think where you've walked away and you found this new confirmation and this appreciation or respect that you will get from the people that are around you. I think with your couple will feel a little bit more secure and solid, and have new foundations to go forward to build something, new stuff within your couple. It's going to create a lot of people around you that may be a little bit jealous and stuff like that. So it may be exposing people in that third week, but there's work to be done here. There's things to be done in the world on this sort of side and in the overall sort of energies, which is going to stand you as, out from the rest. And that may make people a little bit sort of jealous and I wouldn't get involved in it, and I don't think you will do either. You'll stand your ground, but you'll just move on because you're going to be called to action in that 4th week. Let's just see what's going on the money side of life. So in the first week, doors are opening all over the place. Abundance, it's like a river that was dry is now running beautiful, cool water through that river. Abundance by the looks of it, and it's going to make you feel a lot more secure. So it's going to give you that sensation of healing, which you might not have had in your money side of life over the past sort of like 4 months. And all of a sudden, you're going to find yourself in a position sort of saying, I can do this. In fact, I'm in a really good position, and I feel I've healed an aspect of myself from the past, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. And you'll sleep better. You'll be a lot fitter. You'll be a lot happier in your life, and that will come from this side as well. The walking away from something, and this is what the healing is about it. It's a bit of a life-changing moment within the first 10 days of September for everybody, I think. It's going to push you on where you've got to heal from that in a way. And with your job or your business or your projects, you're going to feel like you're moving on and you're feeling a lot more secure within yourself. And that's going to provide that healing and respite of constantly searching for security. Let's see what happens in the 2nd week in your money side of life. You can finally lift your head and see a brighter future. Playing smart. So avoiding those conflicts on that side of life is a very similar sort of situation with the 7 of Swords. So you've got quite a few swords here. There's no major arcanas here. It's very consistent energies going on here for you, Aquarius, and I would stay consistent. And maybe that is that playing smart of realizing that you're on a longer term plan, that people need you as much as you need them, and there's a different future coming up. Oh, that was amazing cards as well. That was the Death card, the World card, and the King of Swords. There's a definite new world coming up, but you have to be smart about it. And sometimes being smart means disarming your opponents or stuff like that, in order so you don't have to fight. That's the idea. It's not so you can then kill them. It's like so you don't have to fight, because you can concentrate on things much further on down the line. And so I think you're going to realise that the work you've done within your business and the changing landscape of money and jobs, and if you've moved into a job, you're going to feel a lot more secure. So you're going to feel like, you're not going to have to, you're going to find a lot more time on your hands, which will allow you to play smart. Let's just see what's going on the 3rd week. Very matter of fact that week. It is what it is. The landscape, it is what it is. The job, it is what it is. And now I'm going to get to it and start climbing that ladder of success. Same thing within your business. Your business could be ticking over your business now. Not particularly doing particularly well, but not doing badly either. And now it's a case of kind of going, okay, let's take things to another level. Marrying the future and the past, I think, on this sort of thing. And I think it's galvanizing or collecting in people around you, which can allow you to unify your force within you, the human side and the money side, to sort of progress forward and confront these new changes that are coming through into the future. It is what it is. Excuse me. It is what it is, and there is things to be confronted, and it's better if we confront them together. So if you're in a job, It's motivating your co-workers in order so your life is a lot better. And that's that playing smart sort of scenario. Let's see what's going on in the fourth week here. Yeah, time to roll the sleeves up and get to work. It's almost as like there's a call to action, like a guerrilla, like a warrior kind of going, okay, now is the time sort of scenario. And it's really stepping up to the plate and, getting in there by the looks of things. The world eventually came out. A new cycle. This is what I was talking about in the general reading. It's more to do with the general reading than to do with you as an individual this fourth week. It's all to do with how do we position ourselves individually and collective within this new landscape of the human race. So there's a new beginning for you as you unify both sides in harmony within your business side. You walk away from the conflicts in your relationship side. And you can start that new journey with the overall thing that it is going to bring you notoriety from the people that are around you, regardless on both sides, within your money side and within your relationship side. And it seems like that it's coming to a head in the fourth week, which is going to put you in a position where you will have sort of not control, but an influencing position on your family and your friends. And this comes out of the strength of your couple, I think, that will come through. But also within your financial side, your money side and stuff like that. It will give you that influencing thing within your job. It'll help you to progress on your career path, or it'll help you give you your business an influencing edge, which will help your business to progress a lot further on. So, influencing, it seems to be the word all the time. It seems coming back, influencing. You could be an influencer. You could be doing YouTube and then realizing that you can help a lot of people. Let's just see what the karmic message is coming in here for this side. You don't find diamonds on the surface. You've got to mine for them. They're hidden. They're under the ground. They're in the dirt. And it is, here is kind of sort of saying, don't take things at face value. If you look a little bit deeper, you're going to find really beautiful relationships around you. And I think if you dig a little bit deeper within your couple, you're certainly going to find a complicity and like a teamwork that you're going to adore, basically. Yeah, the fruits are available. Go and get that diamond. Go and dig it up. Get those fruits. It is available now. It's starting to sort of play into your path and allow you to explore things a lot more within your relationship and relationships. So I think this is to do with that security within your couple, but also providing that fruit and beauty. Because look, you've got the 9 and 10 of Pentacles on this side. There is a definite progressional sort of thing. If you take it into account that you are here for a reason and you play that reason within your relationships, it's going to really help you progress on, and victory will be yours over generally everywhere, really. It's really quite nice. Let's, considering what's going on in the world, it's going to be quite interesting. Let's just see what the karmic message is on your financial or money side of life. Wanting is not enough. You've got to create as well. That's quite an interesting little, very delicate little message, really. You've wanted something and it's now coming to fruition, and it's a question of sort of saying, it's like a young person or a child sort of saying, I want this, I want this, I want this. Okay, now I'm going to give you the responsibility because what you want is this and I've given you it. Now what are you going to do with it? And it's like It's, yeah, what are you going to do with it? Now you're going to get what you want, basically. In order to get what you want, what you're going to do with it, you've got to unburden yourself. You've got to unladen yourself with that pressures of, I think, from this side here. It's a case of now time to sort of, not necessarily relax, but enjoy your money and financial sort of situation that you have around you. And that's going to help you sort of move towards that new world that is coming out in the 4th week, and to have that general success. You're going to have harmony and balance within your life, I think. I think that's what the overall outcome to all of this is. So there you go, Aquarius. There is loads of links in the description below to learn a lot more about the Astroflower. The studio is nearly ready, so we're going to be doing a lot more videos on this channel, but we're going to be enlarging the Astroflower understanding, and that's going to be really important going forward to understanding the world around us. There's loads of information there, and if you want to find out about that information, subscribing and clicking that bell is the best way to do it. It's the best way to showing us support for this channel, which would be most appreciative. For those who already support this channel, I do thank you dearly for your support, and obviously sharing this video across this reading across all social platforms, and liking and commenting would be good as well. In the meantime, Aquarius, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.